A beautiful look there at the skyline of Philadelphia, PA. Should be a good one. Mets and Phillies next. With the skyline in front of us, a look at Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the East-leading New York Mets and the Philadelphia Phillies. Hi again, folks. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you this matchup of NL Eastern Division rivals. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, let's take a moment to look at our two starters here tonight.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
All right, Steve, thanks. We'll hear from EK momentarily, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting New York Mets as Terry Collins sets his guys up like this. Jesse Biddle will get the call to face them, and the key for him will almost certainly be getting ahead in the count early. We've seen in the past when he's forced to work from behind, he can run into some problems. David Lee will move towards the batter's boxes. We're just about set to get underway tonight. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
First pitch, 7:07.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Out in front of the curveball as he bounces this one sharply and through the hole into left field. It's a base hit. So the Mets get the leadoff man on base, and with that, let's take a look at how the Phils will set up on D. It's brought to us by Majestic. If it happens in baseball, it happens in Majestic. Gary Cox will dig in, currently 5th in the National League in batting to begin play.
That one is going to go.
Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get two. Galvis back to Howard, but it's not in time to get them both.
Well, you could have put the first base bag out in the outfield grass on this play. You're not going to double this guy up. He's too fast. Still, a pretty good job of at least getting that lead runner at second base.
Michael Lee will stand in now, and his batting average currently good for 7th in the National League. Now a chopper to first, might only get one. One there, relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first.
Well, this is a much easier play for a left-handed first baseman to make, especially when you're charging in like that. He doesn't have to turn his back to the play, so he gets a good gauge on whether he still has time or not, and he's able to fire on to second base in time to get that force out.
Number 3 will stand in, and he was a big part of the win last night as he contributed 3 hits to his guys' effort. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And it runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
Three and 0 now. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
That one's in there, 3-1.
Not turned loose there. I thought that he might be swinging with two away, but apparently not.
And the fastball is lined into center field. That's a base hit. Throw will hold that runner at second base, and now there are 2 on with 2 out.
Well, one thing's for sure on the mound, you don't want to walk a runner into scoring position. So this is just a challenge fastball here on the 3-ball count. And he smokes this one.
Number 30 will dig in now. And he's come through in many a situation like this. Currently 4th in the National League RBI race. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. And the off-speed pitch is taken here. A ball and a strike. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And that ball is gone. Home run. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. Number 18 for him on the campaign. And the Mets have taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, he worked himself into trouble out there right off the bat. Had to go through the heart of the order with guys on base. And now the next thing you know, he's already down 3-0 before he gets out of the first.
Michael Kadire will stand in for the first time here.
Left fielder, Michael Kadire. Here we go now, Phil.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. At last home run, estimated to travel 431 feet. That is a long one. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. And a swing and a ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the Mets strike for 3, all coming courtesy of this 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the first at Citizens Bank Park. It's 3-0 New York. Starting lineup for the Phillies is there on your screen. And And getting his final warm-up tosses in, the starter who they'll be up against, as you see his totals there on the right side of your screen. And in the field, we see the Mets will line up this way. Phil Gosselin will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Second baseman, Phil Gosselin.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Good eye, that's right. Wait for it.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And even just 4 pitches in, you need to find a strike here because you don't want to give him a free base runner to start the night.
The 3-1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. And he stays alive as this is grounded foul. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. And before we go much further, let's pull up the scouting report for this 25-year-old so we can see what to expect. Cesar Hernandez will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Sticking with the soft stuff here as this misses. It's 2-1. The pitch. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
And even 2 batters in, you have to like what you see so far. Back-to-back strikeouts now to start off the home first.
Ryan Howard will come forward now, back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
We'll get a good look at this from up in our press box cam. You can see the two outfielders give chase, but this is almost perfectly between them as it finds a gap for a double.
Dominic Brown will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively. Now a check swing here and a little looper. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
You've got options here, so you don't need to go after this guy if you don't want to.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More in a moment on the show, the Friday Night Showcase. As Drubal Cabrera will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game. Second inning begins with a slider that misses here. It's 1-0. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
You can bet he's a little rattled still from that first inning. He gave up a lot of solid contact that first time through the lineup.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now. Travis d'Arnaud, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Now a swing and a ball lifted out toward Brown in right field. And he's got it for the first out.
Oh, I really like this call here on the 3-2 pitch. They come with the change, and I doubt he was looking for that. He winds up just lofting an easy fly ball out.
Travis d'Arnaud will get his first shot at it here. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Probably his best located pitch so far. Right on the outside corner, and that's the spot he's going to need to start finding.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are 2 away now.
One thing you can already pick up on in these first couple innings is that he's leaving the ball up more often than he should. It's already hurt him once on that home run, and Even though that's an out, that ball was hit pretty darn well.
Number 48 will step in now.
Come on, Phillies.
And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Well, much better here in the second inning. To me, he looked a little bit tentative early on. It's starting to look like he's finding the rhythm now.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Up high, 2-1 now.
This guy is almost no threat up at the plate. I mean, you could get away with fastballs right down the middle if you wanted to.
Ball 3. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2.
Well, that may have been the last pitch in the at-bat that he could do something with. He's not going to get anything better than that.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. They lead it 3-0. Michael Franco will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second.
Michael Franco.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Well, you got to figure that this guy's going to come out here free and easy here in the second. He's got a 3-run cushion already. No reason not to come right after these guys.
Hit hard toward the right side. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Around first, heading for second now. He'll get it into second, and he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And as we take a look at the Phillies team leaders, we see he currently sits in 3rd place in that department. Cody Ashe will be the batter. Fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. One thing you can say with certainty, he's really tried to take some ownage on that inside part of the plate.
It's something that you need to learn as a young pitcher. You've got to have that willingness to work inside, or guys at this level will just lean out over the plate and eat you up.
And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. Curveball, or maybe even the circle change there. 2-2 regardless.
And I think that's what they were trying to set him up for. Going with that changeup down in the zone on a 1-2 count. Very difficult to react to, but he did a great job of holding back. And this may get the runner to third as it's on the ground toward second base.
And a flip to first from Cabrera in time for the first out.
Well, and that's just a really nice job right there. After the leadoff double, I don't care who the next guy is, he has to, at the very least, make a productive out. And that's a good job right there as he gets his man to third, now with just one out.
A.J. Ellis will stand in hoping to turn things around from the loss last night. He was 0 for 4 in that ball game. Here's the first offering. Fastball in there for a called strike. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
The first two pitches here, they're both down. They know that he's trying to get something in the air, try to get a sacrifice fly, so they're going to make it as difficult for him as possible.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Swinging a ground ball to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score.
Manufactured run right there. You get the double to start the inning off, and then it's all about get him over and get him in. And 2 straight ground outs do that job.
Freddie Galvis will try and start over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground out. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. A ball hit hard to the left side. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. David Lee is ready to go here as we begin the third.
Shortstop, David Lee.
Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Three and 0 now.
And the control looks to be a little off here to start the third.
Let's go. Form and strike.
And no doubt about this one, it's in there. 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
Here he comes on 3-1. And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
And now on the mound after the leadoff walk, you put yourself in a situation where you're going to give these guys a good chance to get that run right back. I mean, here's where he'll need to try to get the next guy to hit something on the ground.
Gary Cox will stand in now following the leadoff walk. And might we see a bunt attempt here in a 2-run ball game?
Every extra run helps. It's a possibility, but I think they'll probably let him take his chances swinging away.
And this one runs up high, ball 1.
And I think that's been a big part of the problem so far. He just can't locate his fastball, especially in situations where he has to.
Come on, With your turn, go now.
And here's his fastball for a called strike one, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun.
Hey, Phil, come on.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Sometimes you just let a guy work his own way into trouble and then take advantage.
Here it comes, 2-1. Now a fastball, and he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Franco is there, one away.
And if this ball's hit maybe just a little bit harder, he might have a shot at doubling a man off. But since it's hit so softly, he's only going to wind up getting one out.
Michael Lee will stand in. He reached on a fielder's choice his first time. Curveball bounces, and that gets by to the backstop. And just what they wanted offensively as the runner moves into scoring position.
And sometimes those curveballs, when they hit the dirt, they've got a lot of spin on them. They react in funny ways. Here it looks like he's in good position to block this thing, but it winds up kicking away, and that's a wild pitch.
Called strike at the knees, 1-1.
Yeah, curveball, then change up here on the first couple pitches. Now might be the time to see him run that fastball in on his hands. Maybe try and get this guy to pop something up.
One on the way. And he shows him the breaking ball for the second time in the at-bat and gets it to 1-2. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
Swing, hard hit ball to second. And a throw over to Howard, and that's the second out.
Well, at the very least, he does move that runner up to third base. But with two away now, I don't think that's exactly what he was hoping to accomplish. I think he wanted to drive him in.
Number 3 will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. And here's a pitch swung on and sent on the ground to short. Throw onto the big fella Howard at first, and with that, the inning is over. Mets strand one, and it's still 3-1. Jesse Biddle makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Catcher, Jesse Biddle.
And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
A little bit outside. 2-1.
Get a hit. Come on.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
You're really wasting a lot of bullets on a guy that you should get out fairly quickly. You got to go right after him. Get him out of here.
The 3-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. And he misses with it. Ball 4. And a terrible start to the inning as he's walked the pitcher leading things off.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Phil Gosselin will get his first shot here with the runner on following the leadoff walk.
Look out for the double play, man.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate.
That's right. Wait for your kick.
Here we go.
Swing and a ball headed towards the hole. To second for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Well, if you want to go by the numbers, somewhere around 37% of leadoff walks come around to score. Now, EK, I know you didn't know that, but that won't be an issue here as he bounces right back and he gets himself the double play.
Cesar Hernandez will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. And a ball 1-0.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
And the 1-0 is sent out to straightaway center field. Cox is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Down quickly go the Phillies. Score holds, it's 3-1. Number 30 will get another shot to do some damage. He had the 3-run homer his first time around.
Number 30.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
And you kind of wonder if he's learned anything out there. There's another pitch right down the middle, and I think he's lucky that that one didn't get hit a long way.
And he didn't miss that by much. It's popped way up on the infield, and I mean way up there. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the 4th. So we saw the fastball there as he got the pop out, and that'll segue right into our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both guys have been coming with some low to mid 90s heat here. 96 versus 93 as the top 2 speeds thus far. Michael Kadire will dig in here. Took a called 3rd strike his first time. First pitch to him. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Now the fastball here is swung on and grounded foul. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Right.
3-1 now.
And they know full well the threat that this guy poses. So even down 3-1, I can't imagine he's going to get anything that he can drive right here.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
And when he's missing, he's not missing by much. That one might have been just a hair low, but as a hitter on 3-1, you have the luxury of making a pitcher bring something up.
As Drubal Cabrera will try it again. He flew out his first time. first offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw, not in time. He's in there at second. So they get a runner into scoring position now at second following the one-out stolen base. As he moves into double digits now as we check out the team leaderboard. That is 10 for him here on the campaign.
Very good now, Phillies.
Breaking ball as this runs in on him and he has to step out of the way that time.
And right now, he shouldn't have any second thoughts about working hard inside. Even if you hit the guy, you've got the open base to protect you. You've got to keep this guy from getting extended.
And he lays off again, ball 3.
Well, he almost hit him on the last pitch, and he's showing he doesn't care. He's coming right back inside.
And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Now there are 2 ways you can go here as a pitching coach. So he's got to make a judgment call out there. He knows what buttons to press with each of his pitchers. Some guys you've got to reassure and be very positive with. Other guys, they respond better when you go out and challenge them. You really got to read them the riot act.
Travis d'Arnaud will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. And a curveball drops in there for strike 1.
Yeah, and with 2 on now following the walk, he needed to jump ahead of the next guy, so that's a good way to start out.
Spin and a throw back to second. And he's back easily. One and one.
And with 2 walks in the inning already, he can't afford to fall behind anybody else if he wants to stay in the game.
Come on, Phil.
Now a spin and a throw back to second. Runner back standing. Now a spin and another throw back to second. Might have an idea something's up here. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. It seems like we've seen a lot of guys late on the fastball tonight.
And he's not throwing all that hard either. But when he throws it off the other pitches, that's where it makes it a little more difficult.
Pickoff move to second, and they got him.
Yeah, not a real heady base running move right there. He's got thoughts of going to third, and then he thinks better of it, and by then, he's a dead duck out there trying to make it back to second.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Yeah, and on 1 and 2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a great spot for that curveball. A lot of guys, they would have gone fishing for that.
2-2. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
And now, 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
Will you throw him a strike already?
And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
Oh, you know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue. and a guy moves up into scoring position here.
Number 48 will get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
Get him down.
Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
Yeah, even with 2 on and 2 away, this is not a guy that's going to back down out there. He comes right after him with a fastball, and he gets ahead.
3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Cabrera leads from second. Now the pitch. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. Here's a ball hit foul down the third base line, so they'll try it again. Swing, and ooh, he saws him off with that one. And he is in there.
Sometimes when you know that you're not going to have a play, this is what you have to do. Here, no shot to throw him out down there at third, so he's just going to play it smart, take a bite out of it.
David Lee will get a chance here in one of the bigger spots in the ballgame thus far. Bases loaded now with 2 away. First pitch coming. In there at the knees, strike 1.
Yeah, definitely taken all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
Let's get out of this inning.
That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
He's still got to make one more big pitch, but this is a great start with the bases loaded.
Go, Phillies.
And he misses there, 1-2. Bad time for the strike zone to go MIA.
Yeah, and he could have used that one, no doubt about it.
Come on, Phillies.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Oh, that's a tough take, but a good one. The pressure's still squarely on the pitcher out there. He's still got to come in.
And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2.
Now, you can't think corner or perfect pitch here on the mound. This has got to be somewhere near the middle, and you just got to hope you get lucky.
Swinging a high chopper down the line at third. And he's safe.
Yeah, tough break there defensively with 2 away. Gets the ground ball he needed to get out of the inning, but this ball just wound up in the perfect place and winds up as an infield single and an RBI.
Here's the Philadelphia manager on his way out to the mound now. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here to do it for the starter tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Jerome Williams is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the 4th inning. Gary Cox will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one.
And this is a spot where you got a chance to put away a team early. So this becomes a very important at-bat for both teams.
Here comes the 1-0. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. Now a ball hit hard but foul as this one forces the third base coach to dance out of danger. Hard sinker misses, 2-2.
Just did manage to catch that one with the last 2 inches of his glove. That could have been trouble.
Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. This side is retired. Mets forced to settle for one here in the inning. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Mets out in front, 4-1. Ryan Howard will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
First baseman, Ryan Howard.
Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
And on the mound here, you got to make sure you pitch to the shift. You don't want to make it easier for a guy to go the other way on
you. And, oh, you talk about getting a pitcher's call. There's one there, and it's 0-2.
I think generous is the word here. That looked like it was 6 inches off the plate.
Swing hard liner to left center. And Howard's going to have himself a base hit. So with the leadoff man on base, time to reach back into the feverish days of the 1980s where video game baseball meant using your joystick to control 3 men on a black screen. It's today's version of this date in baseball history. Dominic Brown will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball one. Nobody out, runner on first. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. Is that really the spot you want to be messing with here?
It shouldn't be. That's a danger zone if you ask me.
Water. Get water here.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Change of speed there, but it's taken for a ball, 2-2.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Michael Franco waits on deck. And here's a swing and a miss, and Brown is down on strikes for the first out.
Oh, that's just a blazer right there. He says, enough with trying to get you to chase. This is mano a mano, and he throws it right past him.
Michael Franco will stand in. He doubled and later scored his first time.
Let's go, Phillies! Yeah, way to go, big go! All right, let's go, Phillies!
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Well, so much for being thrown out of rhythm by that leadoff single. Doesn't seem to have affected him one bit. Come back with the 2 straight strikeouts, and now he's turned things around in this inning.
Cody Ashe will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. One run on 3 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Throw over to the bag, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Fouled straight back. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count, and that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
All right, let's go!
Runner at first, Howard to pitch. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. In there, a base hit. Throw will hold that runner at second, so there are 2 on now with 2 away.
You're going to see the location of this pitch on show track. It's actually in a great spot, a couple inches off that inside corner. Normally, you'd think all a guy could do is chalk that and foul it, but he gets those hands through very quickly, and he just yanks it.
A.J. Ellis will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
Let's go, Phillies!
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Just overmatched him there.
In there at the letters, 1-2 now. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2. Runner holding tight at second. Now the pitch. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Phillies leave a couple. They trail it 4-1. Michael Lee will make his way towards the box to lead off the fifth.
Right fielder, Michael Lee.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Look out, 2-0 now.
Well, not close on either of these first two pitches. He's going to have to find the release point quick before he loses the leadoff guy.
Let's go, Phillies!
And he sends a fastball out to left field and fairly well hit. And a great start to the fifth. That ball is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 16 for him on the year as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
And sometimes as a pitcher out there, you have to challenge guys up in the strike zone. The only thing is, it just can't be out over the middle of the plate. Here he got the fastball up all right, but he didn't get it in. So he extends his arms out there and he hits this ball a long, long way.
Number 3 will step in. He's singled in 2 trips thus far. Now here's the first pitch. And he hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. On the ground down the first base line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. And this is fouled back and out of play. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get into a comfort level up there.
And now a pitch on the way. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. Swing, and I believe this one is going to find the seats as well. It does, so quite a battle here as it remains 1-2. And they tie him up in proverbial knots there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Yeah, not a real good job of pitch recognition there. I mean, this ball was going to be in on his hands to begin with. I don't know quite what he saw that made him want to swing at that thing, but it just completely locked him up there.
Number 30 will dig in. 1 for 2, including a home run thus far.
Go, Phillies!
Ball 1.
Ball 1.
Oh.
And a sinker sinks too much there as it bounces into the catcher's glove.
Let's go, Phillies!
And this is hit hard on the ground to first. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Up next for the Mets, left fielder, Michael Cuddyer.
Michael Cuddyer will stand in. Base on balls his last time. First offering on the way. Good contact from Cuddyer, but this will be on the ground at short. Throw on to the first baseman, Howard, and with that, the side is retired. But the Mets are able to tack on one thanks to the solo homer. Middle of the night here in Pennsylvania. It's the Mets 5 and the Phillies 1. Freddie Galvis will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the fifth. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
Now a ball hit high and deep, heading toward the corner in left. And he will get there to make the running catch as that ball hung up just a little bit too long.
Now, this is a really tough play for a left fielder here, especially when he's moving to his right, because there's almost no foul ground here until that wall comes right up in your face. So just a great job to stay with that play.
Kelly Dugan is up off the bench with the bat in hand, and that'll spell the end for the pitcher, Williams. First pitch coming. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Come on now, Philly.
2-0 now.
He's showing pretty good patience here for a rookie. Those were 2 tough takes, but he's got it to 2-0.
And that's in there, 2-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
And there you see the leadoff man on deck, and you know they'd love to get someone on base when this lineup turns over.
Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
That's an easy take right there on the 3-2 pitch. Not all that inviting at all. You want to at least make the guy think about hacking up there. Instead now he's on with 1 away.
Phil Gosselin will stand in looking to turn things around. He's struck out and bounced into a double play so far. Not such a hot start. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Let's go, Phillies!
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Well, you know, even 4-run leads have a tendency to disappear when you can't find the strike zone. He's got to figure it out here quick before things get away from him.
And that's finally over for a strike.
Yeah, taking all the way right there. You better be taking 3-0 after he walked the previous guy.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
And this has been a common problem for all of these guys. They just can't lay off that pitch down and away.
Full count pitch on its way. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Wow, that's the second walk of the inning here. And really, that's just an invitation to get right back into the ballgame. You don't want to give a team like this any kind of opening. That lead could shrink in a hurry.
Cesar Hernandez will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far.
Let's go, Phillies. Come on.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
And this is a big spot right here. You've got to get something out of this, even if it's just a run or two.
And that's waved at and missed, 1-1. Boy, that changeup's had him eaten out of his hand.
Oh, and they've been falling all over themselves trying to get it. But you've just got to know that that's not going to be a strike. It looks like it is, but it isn't.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. And this is low, but it's corralled quickly, and both runners will have to hang on. Full count pitch on its way. And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
Well, we knew he had to work carefully with the runner in scoring position, but I don't think a walk was what he had in mind. That's going to make things just a little trickier now with the bases loaded.
Ryan Howard will stand in now in one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame to this point, as he'll do so with the bases loaded.
And that key hit, it still hasn't shown up yet. And like you say, you've got the bases loaded. You just wonder how many more of these opportunities are you going to get?
And this one is off the catcher's glove, and that might be a run. And he is safe at the plate as he beats the tag, and it's a 5-2 ball game.
Hey, you take runs any way you can get them. This one's going to come in to score on the wild pitch, so they get a man across the plate without the benefit of a hit here in the inning.
And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Now Howard waits on the 1-0. In tight again, and it's to 2-0 now.
Now he's going to get a visit from his catcher just to make sure he's all right, but this might actually be more of a stall tactic here. I mean, his pitch count, it's starting to get up there, so this might just be to buy a little time for that bullpen.
There's a strike. It's 2-1.
That might take the anxiety away for the moment, but he's going to need a couple more here to prove to himself that he's not losing it.
And over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. fouled back. Too high, ball 3. EK, where are you going now on 3 and 2?
I still got to work a corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
Base on ball. Come on, Ryan.
Now this one's on the ground toward the hole, and it'll get through into right. It's a base hit. Now the throw comes in to hold that second runner at third, so they're at the corners now with still only one away. Dominic Brown will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick, or worse, it'll start becoming a mind game, and you'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Too quick that time as that ball's grounded foul. Here's the 1-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And a good fastball here as he pops him up back behind second base. And there to bring it in is Cabrera for out number 2.
Wow, he's had his number so far. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts, and now this. Man, this is a game to forget.
Michael Franco. We'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. And he continues to labor here, coming up on 100 pitches in just the 5th inning. Line foul to the right and over the Phillies dugout. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on just 1 hit in the inning, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Mets are out on top, 5-3. Jake Diekman will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 63, Jake Diekman.
Asdrubal Cabrera will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Asdrubal Cabrera.
Now a swing and a ball lifted out toward Brown in right field. And very quickly, 1 gone.
The batter, catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Travis d'Arnaud will stand in, base on balls his last time. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Don't know what he's waiting for there. It's 0-2.
Down 0-2 after 2 great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
Get the K!
And this is going to be a foul ball. Here's another 0-2. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1-2, you've got to be thinking right center field. He'll take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, number 48.
You know, it seems like every time we check these out in show motion, it always looks like the bat breaks the plane. Look here, sure enough, I don't think he holds up in time. Looked to me like that was the right call.
David Wright will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Right.
Get your peanuts.
Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball 1. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
Here we go.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
And even 3-2, I don't know if you want to challenge him here. Better to put him on than to give up a solo home run.
Full count offering on its way. That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. And it remains 5-3. Jay Lee will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far.
Lee.
Cody Ashe will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
Yeah, nice to get that call right out of the bullpen.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
And he gets on top of this one and sends it on the ground to short. No problem here. 1 away.
The catcher, number 17, A.J. Ellis.
A.J. Ellis will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. And this will be fouled away. Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention. I mean, especially when it's on the inner half.
Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
This is one of those guys that you can spend all your time in the video room watching what his pitches look like, but until you get out there and see it firsthand, you just have no idea how much his stuff moves around.
Freddie Galvis will dig in now. He's lined out and flied out in 2 trips. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Let's get something started here.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
Hit hard. But this is a foul ball.
Here we go.
And this is fouled straight back. Here's another 2-2. Full count, 3-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Phillies down in order. They're still down 5-3. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. Getting set for the 7th inning now with the Mets out on top. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. David Lee will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Shortstop, David Lee.
And a swing and a ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul.
Strike this guy out.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. This man out for his 2nd inning of work. Did a nice job getting him 1, 2, 3 last time around.
Yeah, but that was against the 7, 8, 9 guys.
things may be a little more difficult here now that he has to face the top three in the lineup.
Very high, 2-1.
It's our house, baby.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Galvis retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for out number 1.
Well, this is just kind of a little soft humpback liner, and these look like the easiest plays in the world, but Eric will tell you, sometimes a ball can knuckle on you a little bit. It didn't happen to him right there, and that's an easy play.
Gary Cox will have another go. He struck out looking his last time.
Go home, Mets.
Fastball, and he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
Well, how much did he miss a home run by? And this will give us a pretty good look. That ball's up near the top of the wall, a couple more feet, and he's into his home run trot. Instead, he'll have to hold on with a loud double.
Michael Lee will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
Boy, he had a good pitch to hit, too. That was a slider always in the strike zone. That would have been a good one to go after.
Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch to the right side, and that's going to get through. It's a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And that'll plate the run from second base, and the lead is 3 now at 6-3.
Well, I don't think they're in the clear just yet, but things are starting to look a little bit better after that at-bat. That makes this a 3-run lead now, 6-3. And now the hope is that the back end of that bullpen can go ahead and just finish this one off.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Justin DeFreitas will come on now as he'll be appearing in his 45th game this year.
Number 30, Justin DeFreitas. Now catching and batting in the ninth spot, number 29.
Number 3 will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And the route is on now. It's a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Number 14 on the season as they open it up to 8-3.
How's this for a welcome to the ball game? One pitch and see you later. I've got a feeling that's not what the manager had in mind.
David Buchanan will come on and pitch here with 1 gone in the top of the 7th.
David Buchanan.
Number 30 will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. 2-1. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there.
Come on now.
Here it comes. Called strike 2.
22, 2-2.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Michael Kadire waits on deck. And this is going to be a foul ball. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. He'll try it again, 3-2. And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
For a young pitcher out there, he's certainly going to have the butterflies working. I mean, it's probably going to take him a batter or two to really settle in out there and get comfortable. But he won't ever get too comfortable out there if he keeps walking guys.
Chad Qualls will come on now as he inherits a runner at first with already 1 out in the inning. Michael Kadire will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. Oh, now this is hit hard to the right side, but caught out there at second base as he'll hang on here to record the 2nd out.
We showed you his numbers a minute ago. It's still early in the season to be worrying too much, but he's definitely off to a slow start. So he's going to need to string together a few good outings to lower that ERA a little bit.
As Drupal Cabrera will stand in here, 0 for 2 with a run scored so far.
Come on now, let's get a game right here.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 3 runs already home here. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2. And a swing and a miss as all he could do was reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Mets 8 and the Phillies 3. Number 29 will come on, and as he's newly entered into the ballgame, he'll get his first plate appearance now here in inning number 7. And this is swung on and bounced on the ground to third. And the throw to first just about takes him out as it skips up and over him. Luckily, however, the first baseman will get his mitt on it, so there is no advance on the play.
Well, when you're making that throw across the diamond, you don't get a lot on it, get on top of it, it's going to sink. And I think he just tried to finesse that one a bit too much, and they'll hit him with an E5.
Phil Gosselin will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
Now look out as he's got to hit the deck here. It's ball one. One pitch on the way. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
And now he's made most of the hitters inside conscious. And of course, that opens up the outside corner when he has to go there.
Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball two.
And you know what? That's not a big breaking ball coming up high and tight. That's going to get your attention a little.
He took a big swing that time as he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Number 30 is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
Now batting, center fielder,
Cesar Hernandez will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Big hole on the right side. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
Runners on first with one down. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
He can't get him to bite this time. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
And that just misses the corner inside to even the count at 2-2.
He's hoping to just run that heater by him. So he's ramped up the velocity here at the last two pitches.
That's right. Wait for your pitch.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Runner at first here, one man out. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
Watch the DP.
The 3-2 pitch. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
And as a baseball fan, it's fun to watch this guy pitch. As a hitter, when he's bringing it at 102, that part's not so fun.
Ryan Howard will dig in again. He singled home a run his last time. Now a ball hit high and deep, carrying towards the corner. And it's a foul ball. And a big swing by Howard, but he didn't get it, and it's 0-2.
100 miles an hour is hard. A high 100, impossible to get on top of.
Still sticking with the fastball, but this time he lays off. It's 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
A runner on first with 2 away. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Phillies strand 1, can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit. Travis d'Arnaud will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Catcher, Travis
Strike
d'Arnaud.
out. Throw it anywhere. This guy'll swing at anything.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
You don't want guys to get too comfortable up there, so that's a good idea to run something in tight.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
And I think with no one on base, this is a guy you need to come after. I certainly wouldn't be afraid to give him a fastball here.
And there's the first strike, 2-1. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. And this is a swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt as they'll need to throw down to first. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. A look at our line score thus far. The Mets have come to Philadelphia, and they lead the Phils here in the 8th. Matt Carpenter will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Carpenter.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle, and that's off his leg on the mound, and he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern, but from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. David Lee will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Here's the first offering. Here's a sinker that stays up. 1 ball, no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Woo!
3-0 now.
Now that he's worked it to 3-0, he's got a couple of free pitches here to pick out one he really likes.
Get a piece of the plate.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Up next for the Mets, center fielder,
Gary Cox will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0.
When you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is keep falling behind guys.
All right, let's win.
That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Yeah, he didn't seem to do him any favors with the previous batter, and now here's another call that goes against him on the mound.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
And that questionable call on the previous pitch, it really changes the at-bat because he doesn't want to just lay one in there on 2-0. Now it's 3-0, and the tide is not working in his favor.
Now the 3-0 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. 2 out with the man at first. Now a slider is swung on and grounded toward short. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. We'll see the young phenom Dominic Brown lead things off on the other side. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Mets lead it 8-3. C.J. Wilson is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
C.J. Wilson.
And there indeed is Dominic Brown. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Dominic Brown.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Good changeup right there, down in the strike zone. Definitely the one they wanted to strike him out on, so that's a great job to lay off.
Here's a swing and a ground ball. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball.
Just a good job of going with the pitch there. You see it's on the outside part of the plate, and with the bases empty, that third baseman's a good 15 to 20 feet off the line. So this is not much more than a routine ground ball, but he's got no shot at getting to it.
Michael Franco will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far.
Look out for the double play.
First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. Cox will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
And with the big lead, he can afford to take a few chances with that fastball. And here, this one works out for him because this is nothing more than an easy fly ball.
Cody Ashe will step in, a ground-out victim his last time. Now here's a fastball from Wilson as he gets ahead 0-1. Back-to-back fastballs here as he takes control 0-2.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him trying to get a punch out.
Need a base hit here.
Check on Brown, and now the pitch. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And a good two-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. And this is in the dirt, but a good job there to keep it at his feet.
We'll take another look at the sequence here on Show Track. Now, as we watch, notice that it's all hard stuff through the first 4 pitches. But then on pitch number 5, he finally turns to something off speed, and that leaves the hitter with no chance.
Darren Ruff will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 18, Darren Ruff.
First pitch coming from Wilson, and he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Water right here.
Go get him.
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. A runner on first with 2 away. Oh, he extends nicely there as this is driven pretty well out to deep right field. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Well, you know what? It's not too late to make a game of this after all. They're going to get a run back here on the RBI double, and even though there's not a lot of outs left, at least they're going to make these guys sweat a little.
Freddie Galvis will stand in to keep things going. And I don't know, Steve, is the comeback on?
Well, at the very least, I like that they're showing some character out there. You never want to go down without a fight, so they're going to make these final at-bats count.
All right, let's bring it in.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Taken deep. Come on.
Off the plate again, and it's 2-0.
Yeah, he's got an open base here. Looks like he's going to use it.
Short lead from second, now the pitch. Nope. 3-0. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now. Two out here and a runner at second. Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. Changeup had him fooled a bit as this is on the ground to third. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. One for the Phillies here on the RBI double. Ninth inning coming up. It's the Mets 8 and the Phillies 4. Philippe Almond come on now to start the ninth inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the ninth. Michael Lee will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the ninth.
Michael Lee.
Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball one.
Hot dog. Get your hot dog.
And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the ninth.
Wow, just a great at-bat right there. Simple as that. Patient, laid off some tough pitches. He was rewarded.
Drew Storen will get the assignment on the mound here as he'll enter with the runner at first and nobody out. Number 3 will stand in again, and we'll take you back to the 7th inning. This was a 2-run home run, and it was one of the key blows in the ball game thus far.
Yeah, way to hustle.
And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Peanut.
And there's a fastball that's hammered the other way to deep right field. And a scaling attempt at the wall, but it'll be in vain because this ball is gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his second of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Man, this is just a fastball right here, but I'm pretty sure it's not where he wanted it. This has got some elevation to it, and that's one of those where you know it's going to be a home run as soon as you let go of it.
Number 30 will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Well, that strike zone looks like it's tightening up a bit.
Peanut.
And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. And that's by him into right field for a base hit.
Well, it wasn't just that he was getting fastballs there. He was getting hittable fastballs. This catches a ton of the plate, and he turns it around for a solid single.
Michael Kadire will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around.
Come on. Strike three there.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
Turn the two.
Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. And he'll have to hold on to it there as the takeout slide had him well off balance.
Well, this is a pretty smart decision here at second base. He's got that clock running in his head, so he knows he's about to take a shot. So at that point, why risk throwing this ball into the dugout or into the 10th row? He just absorbs the hit, and he hangs on to the baseball.
As Drupal Cabrera will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through.
Woo!
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Took something off there, but it misses ball 1.
All right, guys, let's do it. Come on.
Oh, and he turns on a fastball here and drives one into deep right center. And out of here! So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 5 on the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Whatever these guys are putting in their pregame meal, you can be darn sure they're getting the same setup tomorrow. That's 5 home runs as a team now. I mean, these guys are feeling it up there.
Travis d'Arnaud will try again. 0 for 3 thus far.
Travis d'Arnaud.
Now here's the first pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
And now, as a reliever, you've got to go out and give 100% and focus on the task at hand. You can't let the emotion enter the equation or it'll mess up your concentration and things will get even worse.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
I think he's letting this situation get the better of him out there. But you have to have a short memory if you're a relief pitcher. You can't dwell on what just happened.
Outside with that delivery, and it's 3-0 now. Plenty of home runs to go around so far as you see the elevated totals there. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
Here he comes, 3-1. And that misses for ball 4.
Well, when you're already in a deep hole, the last thing you want to do is keep digging. But the walk here is only going to make things worse.
Daniel Murphy will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Daniel Murphy.
Here's the first pitch to him. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Sooner or later, I think, you got to get somebody else in here who can throw a strike.
Yeah, I think the emphasis should be on sooner.
Get the double play for crying out loud.
Now a softly hit ball down the line to third. And a throw over to Howard, and that's the second out.
Up next for the Mets, shortstop
David Lee will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game. Close to the bag, it's second there, now the pitch. That hits the outside corner, it's strike 1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Oh, tough pitches here, back to back. And now he's not going to give him anything good with a runner at second base.
Let's shut it down here.
4 runs here in this half inning.
Stop him right here.
Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. Tyon will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Number 29 will lead things off here in the 9th in what's been a truly forgettable ball game for this home 9, and not a very inspiring performance either.
And I guess the kicker for me is the way that these guys are responding. It's one thing to go out and get clobbered. It happens, but when you get guys going through the motions, not running out ground balls, not backing up, that's where I take issue.
First pitch of the inning is bounced up the middle, and they're going to get themselves a base runner rather quickly here as that's into center field for a leadoff single.
A good job here. Stays inside the ball well, doesn't roll over, and just shoots this ball right back up the middle.
Phil Gosselin will bat now. He popped out in foul ground last time. fastball too high to start him out here 1-0. A chance here at least for this guy to get some work in what should be a fairly low-stress appearance.
Yeah, but it seems like these outings are where you relax a little bit too much, you give up 3 runs, and then watch your ERA climb by another point. He'll need to guard against that.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
Boy, good change of speeds there. Had him fooled, and from 2-0, it's back to 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
This is a spot where it helps to have a 2-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Yep, single and then a walk to start the inning. Well, this is exactly how big innings get started. So they're set up now to maybe put up a crooked number here.
Cesar Hernandez will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Swinging a tapper out in front, and they get the force over there for the first out. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
And no real harm in this defensively. Instead of trying for 2 up the middle, he says, hey, why don't I just flip this thing over to third and get that lead runner? You know, it's a little bit unconventional, but gets you a step closer to getting out of the inning.
Ryan Howard will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time.
All right, let's go. Come on, you can do it.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Well, that could have been the turning point right there. I mean, this is a spot where you at least got to put that ball in play. Now with 2 outs, that rally could go right down the tubes.
Dominic Brown will step in. 1 for 4 in the ballgame. Too low, 1-0. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
Short lead from second, now the pitch. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Well, now he's got to be saying, this is the wrong time for that strike zone to start shrinking. You need that to be a strike.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
And this ball will be chopped foul. Runner holding tight at second. Now the pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Hey, that's a great job to work out the walk there. That's one thing managers like to see. You got to die hard at the plate, even down to your final out. You never know in this game.
Michael Franco will dig in now, needing to come through here with the bases loaded and 2 men out. Oh, a fastball just about undressed him there. It's ball 1.
Oh, that's what you call getting in tight with the fastball.
Let's go, guys.
Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1.
And after you move a guy off the plate and you know he's all worked up, that's a perfect time to drop a curveball or a changeup on him. Great pitch call right there.
And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
Well, he's starting to put himself into a no-win situation. Obviously, you don't want to walk home a run. But you can't just throw a cookie in there because he could bring in 4 with 1 swing.
Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. 1 run is scored. 2 runs scored. It's cut off, so all 3 runners are in to score.
Well, you know, it was the 2 walks that helped him get into this mess, and they're going to be way too much to overcome here. Because when the smoke clears, this one's going to wind up being a double that scores everybody.
Cody Ashe will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through.
Come on, pop one.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1.
Let's put a few on the board.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
Now remember, he does have a base open here if he needs it. But this inning's already taken a big toll on him so far. So I'm not sure he'd want to make it any longer than he has to.
A swing and a ball hit back up the box. Throw on to first is going to be in time to get him. And the Mets have run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over.
Well, there's another good win for these guys. That pushes their streak up to 5 in a row now. And it's been a total team effort. Good pitching, good hitting, good defense. They're doing it all right now.
Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Mets come out on top, 12-7. Good night from Philly.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 9 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game SEPTA trains on the Orange Broad Street line are available at the Patterson Avenue station, and extra C buses are available directly outside the stadium.